Hello, my name's Jacob King. This is my audience. I hope you enjoy my persuasive speech. Alright. As you look at the image of this man, what thoughts go through your head? I'm sure many of you would consider him to be an athletic, healthy, good-looking individual. Well, his name's Nate Hill, and he's worked as a model in the fashion industry for several years. However, I'm guessing y'all did not realize he's actually a professional gamer who streams for thousands of viewers and has won thousands of dollars competing. Throughout the US, gamer stereotypes and misconceptions about video games are prevalent still, and video games have several benefits many are unaware of. After listening to this presentation, you can learn more about the benefits of video games and how you can help end these stereotypes. When people think of gamers, some often develop a certain image in their minds. Based on research cited by Benjamin Payne of the Feminist Forum Review article in 2016, many might imagine isolated, pale-skinned, teenage boys sitting hunched forward on a sofa in some dark basement space, obsessively mashing buttons. Well, in reality, a significant portion of diverse people play video games. Joseph Fordham of the American Behavioral Scientists reported earlier this year that the Entertainment Software Association estimates that 45% of gamers in the US are female. Gamers range from a variety of different types of people and are not limited to common stereotypes in our society. People often feel alienated by playing video games due to the stereotypes surrounding them, and Payne discusses the effects of these on women, stating, "The association between gaming and the male gender leads to less visibility of female gamers due to a reduced feeling of fitting in, reduced self-identification, prescriptive stereotyping, and active discrimination, which in turn leads to a stronger association between gaming and the male gender." Due to societal norms and falsehoods, many gamers, especially females, are often judged by society for engaging in an activity that they enjoy. Contrary to what some may think, video games help promote social interactions among their users. In a study led by Jeffrey Snodgrass, published in Computers and Human Behavior in 2018, Snodgrass found that only a minority of gamers in our survey and survey samples struggle with loneliness. In our interviews, around 25% of our sample reported such problems. Though video games are not for everyone, it is absurd to believe they are all antisocial. Most people still feel connected to their friends and are not entirely alone. Based on a study by Yu-Cheng Jin that was also published in Computers and Human Behavior in 2017, there is also a strong correlation between team play and pro-social behavior in video games. And team play was most associated with players who engaged in helpful behavior. Another common misconception held against video games is the belief they cause violence and aggression among gamers. In regards to violent video games, almost all people do not experience severe negative effects while playing them. Researcher Jack Denham conducted an in-depth study on the effects of video games containing violence, specifically focusing on Grand Theft Auto 5, a popular video game I'm sure you've all heard of. The research, which was published in the British Journal of Criminology in 2019, supports one previous claim that states, "To play in these spaces is to experience certain forms of freedom from inhibitions, both social and psychological." Not all video games are violent, and the ones that are do not have such severe mental effects as many believe. As Denham said, they can be a great way to have fun and let off steam for many mature gamers after a long day. This information shows that despite the large number of people that play video games, there are still misconceptions regarding them and the people who play them. Since there are so many uninformed people about video games, actions must be taken to inform them of the truth. I'm asking you to take these statistics and examples into account before making judgments about gamers. As we make an effort to learn about each other and our interests, we may be surprised at what we may discover. Over time, these common misconceptions may disappear, and we can all become more educated about the effects of video games. From now on, We should all take action and correct those who hold wrongful beliefs, and let our leaders know the truth about video games and their benefits. If you know someone who enjoys video games, refrain from making judgments about them. Overall, there is a negative stigma surrounding video games that is not justified. Even though not everybody is a gamer, acceptance of video game culture can be a great thing for everybody. As soon as this occurs, everyone, both gamer and non-gamer, can benefit. Stereotypes act as barriers among several groups of people, and as soon as these are broken, we can learn more about each other and our interests. Gamers will be able to feel more comfortable discussing their hobbies and interests, and non-gamers may be able to expand their own interests. Gamers like Nate Hill defy the gamer stereotype held by most people, and he shows that anybody can be a gamer. Once people understand this, people will not have to feel alienated for their interests and their hobbies. With the increasing popularity of video games in this digital age, it is imperative people make an effort to educate themselves. A significant portion of our population is misunderstood by many people in our society. People who play video games are often viewed in a negative light, but video games have several benefits people are just not aware of. If we all eliminate these stereotypes and become more inclusive, we can learn more about each other and come closer together. Just as you would not want to be judged for your interests and hobbies, you should not judge somebody else for theirs. Now that you are all more educated, you are helping to solve the problem. Just like Nate Hill, many gamers throughout the world defy stereotypes surrounding them. Before making uneducated assumptions about people, think about how you would feel if someone did the same to you. Thank you. All right.